Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is 8:59 where I am in Dallas. You can see the American flag in the background. It's always nice to have, patriotic something or other. It gives you a good feeling to see the flag waving, especially in the wind. How are you guys doing this morning? And women, of course. Yesterday was a crazy day on the plane doing an event. I mean, it was just nuts. I ended up going live on the Insiders Club for some period of time. Later in the evening, we actually did our podcast there. This morning is also the Royal Ascot in London. I was live at the Royal Ascot this very day in 1967, where every race that I bet on, I lost. But it was only like £1, which at the time, £1 at the time was $2.20. That it's now almost $1 for a pound. The people that are here this morning are rocking and rolling, but I am rocking and rolling. I did a 4-hour event yesterday, and it was so much fun. I shared it with Jen, and we rocked the audience. It was just phenomenally fun. And I'm flying back to Charlotte this afternoon so I can be with you live tomorrow morning in the Insiders Club at 9:59. So much for that. We had a glitch yesterday, and we talked about it yesterday in the Insiders Club, where the AV just didn't work in the room, and there's 100 people in the room, and it took about an hour and a half for them to get it right. So I had to entertain the audience because I could not use my slide deck, and it was pretty interesting. I did it totally positive. You know, they're the customer. What do you do when things go awry? And this is a big away game. You know, I'm challenged for the audience to be the best I possibly can be, because they're all sitting there going, "Who's this guy?" But I've had that challenge for 25 years, so I'm fine with it. But I think you have to recognize that when you go away, wherever you go away, it's a big deal. And when you go to visit that customer, or you go to do that event, or even if you're going away on holiday, it's a big deal. And it needs to go the right way, which takes planning and preparation and your resilience. Yesterday was a resilience day, a big resilience day. I had to put up with or tolerate or be patient for somebody screwed up the whole AV thing, and it was out of my control. The room didn't tolerate a Mac. That's what ended up being the problem. And Jen, of course, to the rescue, took my slide set, put it on a PC and PowerPoint, and it worked. It worked perfectly. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these events, and the room will be preset a hell of a lot better than it was. That's the hopeful. I'll find out about that in about another half an hour.
The lady who's responsible for the AV just walked by.
Pardon?
The lady who's responsible for the AV just walked by.
Oh, and?
So you just heard her say.
I don't care. So we're here hanging out. It's really a blast. The company is phenomenal, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. I can tell you, though, that the world seems to be opening up a little bit right now. Just a little bit. If you watched last night, it was pretty interesting that Kevin Durant scored 49 points in the big headlines. Wilt scored 50 points a game for a season. Think about that. Yeah, Durant's amazing. Yes, he's an absolute unbelievable player. Yes, he's one of the best who ever lived. But you know what the bottom line is? One game. And I think that you have to recognize that this was his game to win, and he did it. You have to do exactly the same thing. When you go travel someplace, when you go to the other guy's place of business, or even meeting somebody for lunch, it is an away game, and you have to do it the best you possibly can. The best you possibly can, regardless of what happens. So what's up with you guys? I've only got a few minutes this morning. I want to make sure I acknowledge a few people, especially the ones that showed up straight away. Randall was first on this morning. Look at this. Intelligence is not only the ability to reason, it is also the ability to find relevant material in memory and deploy attention when needed. Holy smoking molies. That's pretty good, actually. I better save that. Who is this guy? Who's Daniel Kahneman? And the answer is I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Can you see the flag waving right now in the background? Isn't that cool? Just totally love that. By the way, Jen, take a look at this. When I try to send message to myself, and I go Jeffrey Gitomer.
Oh, that's why it's going to your email. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
fix that for you.
Thank you, my honey.
Yeah, no problem.
It even comes up red sometimes.
Correct. I'll fix that for you.
I can't have that.
Okay, just we'll do it after.
All right, I'm gonna send it to my photos. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
In the meantime, Banner's here. Hello, gang. Hello to you. Third is Beck. Jimmy Buffett. That's classic. That's humor has bailed me out of more tight situations. Exactly. And Malin, the Philadelphia contingency is always here. You get into your head about what's coming on. You get out of your head about what you need to deliver. Jen, yesterday's live. Whoa. Cool.
Thank you, Joe.
All the people that are here are, exactly. Good morning from the Philippines. The biggest mistake you can make is to believe that you're working for somebody else. Job security is gone. The driving force of a career must come down from the individual. Remember, jobs are owned by the company. You own your own career. Earl Nightingale said that more than 50 years ago. Whoa. Think about that. And I think that's something big to think about.
Sorry.
Just my opinion. But it's only for entrepreneurs. And I can't say this to a company because so many people, they need to have these people at their place. So I'm just going to save this one for me and go to the next plateau. Joachim, you're having your birthday week. The brave are sons and daughters of the brave simply because they're brought up by the brave. That's cool. And are infected by their example. Samuel Smiles can write, man. Just an amazing, amazing guy. Way ahead of his time, but only by 150 years, though. Be aware. And Joachim is studying exactly the right guy. I mean, exactly the right guy. Wing is playing golf in Utah. Loving it. I had a gift that I was going to give Doug in front of the group in New Orleans, but he is not there, so it's gift delayed. Dapper Dan looking good. And all the people that are here are good morninging, and it's cool. I think it's a beautiful day wherever you are, but I'm having to make sure, if you're not ready. Exactly. Working on a 2-miler, now taking the lesson. Cool. That's good. We're back. We are back. Sneed, good morning, bub. How are you? Duncan and KC. but in Denver. Cool. Quality performance starts with a positive attitude. Jeffrey Gittimer. Ray Abbott, thank you very kindly. And all of you that are hanging out, exactly. Frank Nell, nice picture of you today. New York City has checked in. Walls has checked in. These are important people because this is the group, the core of the group that makes up 959, and we're headed for day 500. Can you believe it? Phil, good morning to you, bub. Emmanuel, wherever you are, good morning. Where are you? Good to see you. Check your email. I will. Is it a gift certificate to Amazon? I'll check it out in a little bit. Good morning. Good morning to you, Gregory. I wish Joel Embiid and the 76ers realized that away games are big games as well. We need a big game 5 win tonight. I agree. Can't let Atlanta. Come on. Anyway, you're our mentor, Jeffrey. Thanks, Ray. Pleasure. Mauritius is here. You know what? What would you do without Jen? I have no idea. I don't even entertain the thought. How about that? There's no plan B here. There's only plan. Thank you very kindly, David. Jen gets a shout out. Jennifer Gittimer is Superwoman. Nice shout out.
Oh.
I know. So these are the things and Jen, she's getting hellos all over the place. And he did it for Brooklyn. He did do it for Brooklyn. I don't think he's a Brooklyn kind of guy, but, great ball player. Just amazing ball player. Wherever he goes, he's going to be amazing. Kind of like Wayne Gretzky. When you're the great one, it doesn't matter what team you play for, you're the great one. Good morning, all. Good morning to you. Been on the road for 2 weeks. The world is indeed open again. Gregory, I'm glad to hear that. Just a balance and scales. Oh, cool. This is really good. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Got up at 6 a.m. for Miracle Morning. I have my own Miracle Morning. Jen uses Miracle Morning. Gabrielle uses Miracle Morning. Hal Elrod is like a great guy. Has come back from everything. Great guy. Jen to the rescue. Exactly. Wrote the book, Thinking Fast, Thinking Slow. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. A JG Gem. How do you respond when something goes wrong? How does your customer service department respond when something goes wrong? Unbelievable. That's a great article, by the way. And hello to everybody. And Phil, hello to everybody. And Coach Phil gets the shout outs, man. Gets the shout outs. And then everyone goes back and forth with shout outs. But Greg, yeah, Earl Nightingale, a true classic. Somebody ahead of his time. Totally ahead of his time. Wish he was alive today. Could make even more impact. Transform your business by being remarkable. Seth Godin. Yep. He's a Nobel Prize winner for his work in economics. Oh, cool. The prosperity theory, how people view loss versus gain. Very much simplified by me. Yeah, exactly. Well done, Randall. I'm going to skip a couple of the hellos, but, whose birthday is it today? Celebrating Ruby's birthday. Huh?
I think that's his dog.
Cool. Ronnie, good morning. Life's too short is repeated often enough. Cliche, but this time it's true. You don't have enough time to be both unhappy and mediocre. It's not just pointless, it's painful. Seth Godin. Cool. This is good. This is really good. Everybody kind of knows everybody else is really cool. Morning, Dylan. Morning, Gregory. If you're turned out of your own emotion, if you're tuned out of your own emotions, you will be poor at reading them in other people. Whoa, good one. Thank you, Phil. Thank you very much. If you just work for money, you'll never make it. I completely agree. Let's see what we got here. Schneidling with plush. Yep. I'm in Chicago. Cool. We met. Oh, cool. Very nice, Emmanuel. Nice to see you. Tom?
Gotta go. They're calling us.
They're what?
Probably gonna be calling us soon.
Okay. All right, so I gotta go. So bye. I'll see you tomorrow. And you take care of your beautiful selves. I'm going to be on the Insiders Club, so I better put that on the banner so people will know where to go to get me tomorrow morning at 9:59 a.m. I'll be seeing you. Thank you. Cheers to you. Health to you. Sales to you. And resilience to you. Say goodbye, Jen.
Bye.